Hi, thank you for joining me. I would like to share with you today a method I use for making a return to sender candle. Return to sender candle, whatever was sent by someone. Now, if you know the person's name, you can write it on the candle. If not, I don't generally worry about it because sometimes people will assume someone is doing something or has sent something their way and they have not. And I don't send out ill will to anyone. So I will leave that up to the universe. The universe will know who sent what. And therefore, this is going to, the energies that I'm putting into this will work with the universe in order to send a happy present back to whomever sent it. So what you'll need to do is prepare your candle, and this is a red candle which just has been rinsed and cleared by holding it under water and putting energetic intent into it. So you need your red candle, you'll need some cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, and then I have some cayenne powder here. Yes, I use extra little kick. I'll be using with this, I'll be using the Vetivert oil. That's what's in here. And I will also be using some High John the Conqueror oil. And High John the Conqueror oil gives a little boost to what you're doing. So I'm just really reinforcing what I'm doing and reinforcing the energies of what I am doing. So I have my candle, and to this candle, because I'm returning something, I can use again. I use the symbol, the spiral symbol, on almost everything. Sometimes I use a large one, sometimes I use a small one, but I use the spiral symbol on this, and I'm going to use it in a I think I will use this with a counterclockwise motion. And again, I'm going to go from the inside and go outward. What I do a lot of times is when I work with the energies, I will ask those that are assisting me which direction to move this symbol in. Because again, you're using the same symbol for different things. I don't want the energies, or I don't want anything to come to me. However, I want to take what's here in my atmosphere and send it back out. So I'm sort of undoing some things, and therefore I'm going to use the counterclockwise motion, starting here at the wick, and I'm going to go outward, and I will show you what I'm doing with this also. I place my small pinky finger on the side of the glass, and this is considered a 7-day or religious candle. I place my pinky finger on the outside here, and then I bring the rest of the fingers as they touch the top of the rim, and then these over. This thumb finger will also be resting on the rim, and then I'm going to place the stylus in here and come all the way back on it so that this part is in on the candle. And what I'm doing is steadying my hand on the edge or the rim of the glass. That's all I'm doing. And I'm spinning this, I'm turning the glass while watching the stylus. And what I'm doing is going around in the candle, making a print. It doesn't have to be extremely neat, but I don't want to cross one side of the line to one of the other lines. Sometimes I come close. Like right now, I'm making a lot of lines because I'm talking to you about it. But normally I don't have this many lines on my spiral. So I just want you to see what I'm doing. And I like to go all the way to the outer edge of the candle. So you really can't see it that well because I got my hand there. I go all the way to the outer edge of the candle and then up and out and send it back. up and out. I'm sending it back to whoever sent it. So that's what you need for that. So I have the spiral on there. That's my main thing. Your intent while you are drawing the spiral or engraving that spiral on that wax is to send back whatever was sent your way. Return it to the person or thing that sent it to you. So that's what you're going to do. And now I'm going to drop some Vetivert in here. And with this, I'm going to use 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And I'm also going to use some John the Conqueror oil. So therefore, that's one reason why I use 3 drops of that. 1, 2, 3. Really placing it. I place the, you don't have to, but I place the John the Conqueror oil right on top of where I place the Vetivert oil. That way it mixes and helps boost it. So now to that top of this candle now, I'm going to add some cayenne pepper. Hopefully I'm not adding so much till it makes me sneeze, but enough to get the job done. And to that, I'm going to add some of the crushed red peppers. Move everything outward so it's not right at the base of the wick when I light it. I would like for that wax to puddle before I light it. And now to this, you infuse with energy. And you can also now infuse it with a prayer. I have an altar that I'm going to place this on before I light it. So that preparation is done, but now I'm going to place it on the altar to allow some divine work to be done to it before I light it. And this is a matter of taste, preference, or a matter of what you normally do for how it works. If you don't have an altar, you can just go ahead and pray over your candle and then light it and place it on a non-flammable surface and use it that way. But generally when I do candles, I generally place them on an altar. So it just depends on what it is and what it's for. Some candles I will place on the altar before I inscribe them, and then some I place on the altar afterwards. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Until next time.